The last story tonight, a day after Waris Punjab chief Amritpal Singh and his followers stormed a police station in Ajnala on the outskirts of Amritsar and demanded the release of one of his aides. The cops today surrendered and got the judicial remand of this aide removed. He's now out as a free man.
मैं हुणे वार्निंग दिना अद्धे घंटे ਜਾਂ ਘੰਟੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਰਚਾ ਨਾ ਕੈਂਸਲ ਹੋਇਆ ਜੋ ਕੁਝ ਹੋਊਗਾ ਉਹਦਾ ਜ਼ਿੰਮੇਵਾਰ ਪ੍ਰਸ਼ਾਸਨ ਹੈ
Self-styled Sikh preacher and Waris Punjab chief Amritpal Singh has his way. A day after he and hundreds of his armed supporters barged into a police station in Amritsar's Ajnala, demanding the release of one of Amritpal Singh's associates. Lovepreet Singh alias Toofan, an accused in a kidnapping and rioting case, was released. 9 days after an FIR was filed against him, police now say they have no evidence against Lovepreet Singh.
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਡਿਸਚਾਰਜ ਕਰਤਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਤੇ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤਸਰ ਚ ਹੈਗਾ ਉਹ ਹੁਣ ਇਸ ਤੋਂ ਫਾਰਗ ਹੋ ਕੇ SIT ਕਰੇਗੀ ਜੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਇਨਵੈਸਟੀਗੇਸ਼ਨ ਫਰਦਰ ਉਹ ਕਰਨਗੇ
On Thursday, Amritpal Singh and his followers ran riot outside the Ajnala police station. Armed with guns and swords and even carrying a copy of the Guru Granth Sahib, they breached the barricades put up by the police, clashed with them and stormed the police station.
Do not create a situation where we end up like this. Violence is never a good thing. This whole thing could have been avoided. In video, you can clearly see police initiated the lathi charge. So guys were being defensive at the first place.
Police acted with utmost restraint due to the maryada of Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji and preserved it. And police could have opened fire. It could have led to more issues.
Then top officers reached the police station and held direct negotiations with Amritpal. Police later announced that Lovepreet would be released. And less than 24 hours later, Amritpal Singh's aide walked out.
मेरी कोई भी नहीं ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੈਗਾ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਵਾ ਜੋ ਵੀ ਸਿਸਟਮ ਹੋਇਆ ਦਾ ਵਾ ਬਾਕੀ ਸੰਗਤਾਂ ਨੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਵਾ ਜ਼ੋਰ ਸਾਰੇ ਦਾ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਮੇਰੇ ਵਾਲੀ ਮੇਰਾ ਜਥੇਦਾਰ ਭਾਈ ਅਮਰਤਪਾਲ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਆ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਉਹ ਸਿੱਖ ਕੌਮ ਦੇ ਜਰਨੈਲ ਆ ਤੇ ਜਰਨੈਲ ਚੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਕਲਾ ਚ
The BJP accused the Aam Aadmi Party government in Punjab of giving a free run to Khalistani backers like Amritpal Singh.
पंजाब जिस दर्द के साथ जिस दुख के साथ के बादलों को छाट करके बाहर निकला था आज अगर गैर जिम्मेदाराना तरीके से वहां पर जो भी शासन में जो लोग हैं वो ऐसे लोगों को प्रश्रय दें ऐसे लोगों को प्राथमिकता दें जो कि पंजाब की बदहाली के जिम्मेदार रहे हैं तो निश्चित तौर से ये दुख की बात है चिंता की बात
So what explains the power that Amritpal Singh has that makes the police and the administration yield to his demands?
So this man, 29-year-old Amritpal Singh, is being called the poster boy of Sikh radicalism in Punjab. He hails from Julpur Khera village in Baba Bankla Tehsil of Amritsar. He left for Dubai in 2012. He worked there in the transport business for the better part of the last 10 years. He returned to India last year and took over Waris Punjab. Waris Punjab was founded by the late Punjabi actor and lawyer Deep Sidhu, who died in a car crash last year. Amritpal announced his presence in Punjab on the 25th of September 2022 when he participated in a large gathering at the Sikh holy city of Anandpur Sahib and was baptized according to Sikh tradition. 4 days later, a dastar bandi or a turban tying ceremony was held for him in Moga's Rode village, which was the native place of the former militant and Khalistan ideologue Jarnail Singh Bhindranwala. This ceremony marked his official installation as head of Waris Punjab. During his Dastar Bandi ceremony, he allegedly openly declared that Bhindranwala was his inspiration. Now, before he returned from Dubai last September, Amritpal Singh was living a very different kind of life there. He worked as a dispatcher in his family-owned transport business for 10 years. He was clean-shaven until November of 2021. But he remained fairly active on social media platforms like Facebook, often taking up issues concerning Punjab. But he only got traction from 2019 when he came out in support of the farmers' agitation against the now repealed farm laws. Amritpal Singh defended Deep Sidhu on social media, especially after the actor was arrested over the violence that happened on Red Fort on Republic Day. After taking over Waris Punjab, he's been holding public gatherings across the state and delivering sermons about a larger social and religious transformation in the state. He focuses on solving the problem of drug addiction and believes that taking youth back into the Puritan form of Sikhi is also a key objective. Amritpal Singh claims that there is a continuous genocide of Sikhs in India. Take a look at some of his controversial comments. He claimed that the main issue facing Punjab was slavery and India's colonial rule in the state. The dilution of Sikh values, encouraging Sikhs to cut their hair and shave off their beard, are all part of the silent genocide, according to him, in Punjab. He also says that the Sikh empire was lost to the British in 1849 and they are asking for the empire back. He claimed that the idea of Khalistan is not for a separate state. It sounded like we were connected to something. But he says that the point is that we were forcefully taken into the Indian nation by the British. There was no India before 1947. Now, Amritpal's demeanor, his attire, oration are all largely an imitation of Bhindranwale. His social media posts, his banners at public functions also seem to allude to Bhindranwale. Amritpal Singh's photograph has been seen next to Bhindranwale on posters. He's even posed holding an arrow, appearing to imitate Bhindranwale. But Amritpal Singh has often clarified that he's not trying to copy the slain militant. While he does call Bhindranwale his inspiration, Amritpal has declared that he's walking the path shown by Bhindranwale, and like every Sikh, he wants to be like him, but is not copying him. And just like Bhindranwale used to be accompanied by bodyguards, Amritpal Singh too travels with a coterie of about 10 to 15 men in 4 SUVs armed with guns, kirpans and arrows. While the standoff in Ajnala has ended with the release of Lovepreet Toofan, make no mistake about this, Amritpal Singh is not going away anywhere. If anything, this entire episode is only likely to increase his prominence in Punjab's religio-political space. It comes at a time when the sit-in protest for the release of Sikh prisoners who've been in jail for 20 or more years has picked up momentum. It leaves the Aam Aadmi Party government on the back foot. While on the one hand, they are being accused of losing grip on the law and order situation, on the other hand, tensions with Amritpal Singh's supporters could also increase in the coming days. Now, the emergence of Amritpal Singh is a product of the same kind of politics that Punjab witnessed in the 1980s at the height of the Khalistan movement. There is restlessness because of issues like unemployment and drug addiction. There's also anger over the delay in trying the sacrilege cases or even releasing Sikh political prisoners. Remember, it was socio-economic issues that fueled the separatist Khalistani movement in the 1980s before it was quashed and normalcy returned to the state in the mid-1990s. Separatist groups and organizations are receiving financial assistance from Khalistani sympathizers abroad. Add to this Amritpal's radical posturing. A combination of these factors could potentially destabilize Punjab yet again. And that is the last thing that any Punjabi wants. That's the last thing that any Sikh wants, to go back to those violent days of the 1980s where a group of Sikhs inspired by Bhindranwale wanted a separate Khalistan. That demand, that mood is overwhelmingly negative today in Punjab, but some people like Amritpal Singh are trying to revive it. Let's hope the best is in store for Punjab. Thanks very much for tuning in. Good night.
Or for Europe in terms of